most older girl what we have in our school, it was 67 years old, Tanya. He was trying to provocate me, and at the end of the day it was happened. I told him what I can work with this big pressure. He told me, okay, goodbye. We're looking for 1 year experience. I say, I have 14s. Let's check for this. I always do this. If I can find something, I create this.
Okay.
People wear some clothes, but they don't know what is Ukrainian clothes. Ukrainian people, some brands, they still unhappy. They still not enough. After this 1 month, I was thinking what I will stop at Ukrainian show. But okay, I'm Ukrainian, I help you. But after this, after 1 month, I will sleep on the bridge.
Aleksandra Volkova, episode 5. Ukrainian fashion, PR, survival, and identity in London beyond the Instagram bio. Let me do a little introduction about you. This is Aleksandra Volkova, PA founder, model agent, community builder, and one of the loudest voices pushing Ukrainian creatives into the British market. But behind the shiny Instagram pages, and there's a real story. Losing everything in Ukraine, landing in London with nothing, rebuilding from scratch, and trying to lead a community that doesn't always want to be led. Let's talk about identity, hustle, gatekeeping, delusions, reality, and what it really takes to stand out in London. I want to talk to you about 7 sections today, Aleksandra Volkova. Thank you for being on this Identity Talk Studios. Thank you for accepting the fact that you want to speak in English now, because obviously we're in UK, we have to speak in English. So I've got the first section for you. I want to talk about the person behind the brand, and obviously you got three brands here. You got UA in UK community, you have PR agency, and you have Volkova agency, right? You got 3?
Yes, but first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Sashko, for having me here, for inviting me and support, and sometimes motivate me and some kind of push me to grow and develop myself on British and international market. And if I return to your question about my brands, I have, Ukrainian community UA in UK. It's more volunteering project. It's initiative what we started in November 20th to support Ukrainian talents who are looking for good places for them in this British world. And also I have commercial way. It's Volkova PR and Fashion and Talents Agency. So we have main two division. First one, it's model, Volkova Model Agency. And second one, now we very quickly develop, it's influence marketing division. We do management for influencer creators. We launch in February 26 school for influencer, and also we do PR activities, events, some content shooting, some social media support.
Perfect, thank you. This is like a general overview about you. But let me ask, because obviously our audience don't know about you, let me ask, who is Aleksandra Volkova? Tell me a little bit about you in Ukraine till the time that you came to UK.
In Ukraine, I was, active student. After this, I launched my event agency. After time, we start work with model, and I developed my agency Glянец event and model agency near 14 years, and it was very active adventure, and we have a lot of different projects in our area. I am originally from Mykolaiv, it's south of Ukraine, and we have bigger project what we have. In this moment, it was South of Ukraine Fashion Days, where we have 3 days of different fashion shows. It was kids fashion, women's, men's brands, and also we have pageant of young designers, stylists, hairstylists, and makeup artists. And it was very huge deal on Ukrainian market, because we have guests from different countries, from Paris, from Serbia, from Poland, from Milano, from China we have some guests. So it was huge deal. And Greece, Turkey, some designers. So we do international project when I look at it in Ukraine. But also we have school for models. We have kids studio, we had adult, and very unusual for Ukrainian model market. It was age models, we say in Ukraine, but here in UK we must say classic models. It's girls older than 35, 40 years. Most older girl what we have in our school, it was 67 years old, Tanya. Lovely lady who was open for her modeling in this age, and she was great example what age never be some problem in modeling if you really want this, and if you got necessary measurements, because modeling, yes, it's tough industry and has their rules, and you must get them.
Age doesn't matter. Now I can see roughly that Ukraine fashion is a bit maybe different to UK. But before we get talking about fashion, you came to UK London 2022.
Yes, 5 April.
5th of April. See, when you landed in UK London, what did you start doing? Did you have a mission? Or did you come here temporarily? You said to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna come here for a little while and then go back to Ukraine or Europe or maybe America, Canada," or did you decide to yourself, "No, I can see myself living here and I can start doing my projects what I did in Ukraine. I can do it here." What was going through your mind?
At this moment, if be honest, I don't have anything in my mind. I was on so big shock and so big frustration, I think, because 14 years I have my agency in Ukraine. A lot of people in industry know me. Some people from Kyiv, our capital, call me to Ukraine, to Mykolaiv, at south of Ukraine, small town. They call me for my advice, so I get some level in our industry. When war started, we just pay for first part for buying building for our office, for our school. So war started, I have nothing in my pocket, and I have nothing where to go, and I don't know, I don't was ready to, I don't believe what war started, if be honest. And when war started, in this day, I don't want to go anywhere. I prepare to stay 1-2 weeks, as news told us what it will be continuous 1-2 weeks and this will be finished. But my friend, she, by the way, she live in Canada, Natasha. Thank you so much. I hope you will see this video, and I'm very grateful you all this time for your support and support of your father who helped me to go to board. And if they don't push me, I still will be in Ukraine. And but I don't know what to do. I don't have money because all my money in building, and we don't have income before because it just started our month, and I don't know what to do. So I write in Facebook group. We have international mother model agency group. I write, guys, I'm looking for job. I don't know what to do. Who can help me? And first one who answered me, it was agency from London, and they invite me to work with them. And after this, yes, of course, I have some offers from Italian, from Turkish agency, from Indian agency, one from Portugal agency. But I was maybe stupid action, but not stupid in final all, if you see, because I choose first agency because they write me first one. And it's when I come in, I wait for visa near 1 month in Switzerland because I was have another offer to work in Basel, but I don't find way to connect and speak with people, with person who owner of gallery who coming to meet me in T-shirt with face of Putin on this T-shirt. So of course you can understand I don't can work with him. And I was thank God to Ukrainian.
Wait. Hold on a second. A guy who met you, he was wearing a shirt of Putin.
Face of Putin, yep. And he told me, "Oh, what you think about your president?" I say, I don't want to speak about this because I'm not politician. I know what all my life is broken now. A lot of people dying now. So I don't want to speak and discuss what I think about president, because he at the moment do all the best what he can, and he still do all his best. So a lot of people criticize him, try to find bad side of his work. I know all of us I don't know anybody who is angel, who do everything every time is right. Yes, all of us do mistakes, but sometimes very important if you got bravery and power to get results after you, to fix your problem if you make mistakes, to resolve these mistakes. If I don't can be judge of his action, and I just admire what he still have power, have energy to do this. But in these first days, still I don't have right to discuss his action. And this guy told me, owner of gallery told me, oh, he is clone, la la la. I say, sorry, stop. Let's speak about work. And if we will work, I hope we don't will speak about politician topic, because I'm not sure. He was trying to provocate me, and at the end of the day, it was happened. I told him what I don't can work with this big pressure. He told me, okay, goodbye, go from.
And this happened all in London?
No. It was happened in Basel, Switzerland.
Okay.
Because I got invitation from London companies, but they say me, oh, you must wait 1 month or 2 months to get a visa and come in. But I don't have money. What I can do? So my friend tried to get me, help me to find job, and I got this interview. They support me, yes, of course. But this action with a photo of Putin on his t-shirt, it was.
So Volkova, okay, I understand that. So when you came to UK London, when you came to UK London, did you start working for the company straight away?
Yeah.
So you started working, because I know in the Ukrainian community, I know the fact that you used to go to a lot of events, and I know one of the things that you did, how I became known about your name was Vincenzo. It's a Ukrainian restaurant in Stratford called 19. You used to do mafia games down there.
Yes, it's one of.
Is it something that you were building a community? Were you still formulating what you wanted to do? Because UA in UK hasn't been founded yet. When you start doing mafia games, that's afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So what were you? Even though you were working in a modeling agency here in UK in London, what were you? Were you just wanted to work for a modeling agency, or did you actually want to do something of your own?
It's very interesting story. If return, I don't get this job in Switzerland. I wait for my visa. I trying to find myself in Switzerland, but I understand what I don't know Germany language, and it's problem. When I come in here, I work with this agency, and first time for my last 14 years, I was in some kind of security, and I was sure what I have money at the end of the month. So if be really, really honest with you, I don't planning to make my agency. I was want to work in good company. I was happy to work with them, and I was want to grow in my industry.
In your career, basically, yeah.
Yes, in this agency, I was not planning. I don't have any idea to make my company, and again to be in this position of entrepreneur when you don't know what you will have tomorrow. And you have big pressure to pay your team, to pay for your rent, to pay your taxes, etc., etc. I don't want to do this. But sometimes when and I work in this company. For me, it was very strange, because they work from 9 to 4, and 2 hours we must work at home if we have some task. But for me, it was so earlier I have free time, and I was feel some kind of social responsibility, because I don't have donate money because my salary was so small, but I was want to give my part of my help to Ukrainians. That's why I start make some. I was part of. I joined one of group in Telegram, some chat. A lot of them was happening was opened and closed after some time when war started, and we speak. They speak. Oh, let's have meeting. Let's have a drink. I say, why you just drink? Let's have some interesting activity. We was do some sport challenges. We do some hiking, etc., etc. But I was playing mafia, and I host mafia in Ukraine. So when guys speak about this, I say, oh, I can do this. And that's why I start do this project parallel with my work in local model agency, more not for salary, about some income. It's most about meet people, connect people, about spend fun time together, And I still want to work with them, but they have problem with. I think they have problem with budget. They try to cut some personnel, so sometimes some misunderstanding with international team when they don't fully understand you or don't want to respect your talents. Maybe some of them afraid my talents, maybe afraid my ambitions, and they told me, oh, if you want to open your agency, we understand this. I say, I don't want to do this. I don't need. But when we finish my contract with them after 8 months, I was trying to find job for me, and I don't find it. That's why I launch community.
One more second, sorry, Alexander. You were working for a company. You were doing really well. Of course, you have problems. I wouldn't say problems, but some people didn't understand, and some people maybe saw that you were working a lot better than them. And they obviously they've said to you, "Why don't you open your own agency?" Which you didn't. So you start looking for work.
Yes, I still don't want to have my own agency.
But no. Okay, I understand. But so you start looking for work, and you couldn't find work.
Yes, because some company, I mean, person for British audience, it's unusual because sometimes they're huge professional, but in one line. In my case, I'm not usual. I can work as event manager. I can make work as content manager or social media manager, because I do all these tasks for my business, to check my team or sometimes replace some of them if they don't have energy or don't have opportunity, or we must change them. So I know how to do this. So I looking for position one of these on this list, and some of British companies, they told me what you overqualified for this position. Some of them don't answer me why they not can go next steps with me. Some of them told me what it was more ridiculous for me, what my experience not good for British market. I say why, and they not answer. But in one agency, I say thank you to them. What ladies told me what I must we're looking for 1 year experience. I say I have 14s. Let's check for this. Give me opportunities. I say no. Sorry, it's not work for us. I say okay. In another agency, they told me what I have problem with my accent. And I must prove my English, but lady who speak with me, she was not British, and she also have some specific moments in her accent. But for me, it was very strange and fun in some moments. One agency, they told me, you can work for us as intern 6 months, and after this we will think if we can hire you. I say 6 months, it's not possible. I'm ready to pay to work free of charge to show my skills 1 week, 1 month, but not 6 months.
But can I ask you this? All these things that you're going through as Ukrainian here, I want to ask, why do you think there's an issue like that in here in the UK? From your point of view, because think about it, you have 14 years of experience in Ukraine. That's a big chunk. And in Ukraine, if you went to Ukraine, you probably could find a job like this straight away, or maybe in other countries as well, or maybe in Eastern Europe. Why is it such a problem in UK?
I think it's a historical reason, because before the war, a lot of people, I don't want blame or sounds to be harsh for somebody, but it's just my small opinion. What before, Ukrainian people who come into London or UK, it was mostly girls and boys who trying to find themselves and try to launch their life, and they have very basic experience and talents, and some more of them, they work usually on construction, girls work on hotels, cleaning, as waitress. So a lot of British people, they think, it's my opinion, I may be not right, but they have strong opinion what all Ukrainian ladies, boys, it's low talents, low high level talents, and they don't do anything except these services.
Basically, they kind of put us in that category of saying that since you come from Eastern Europe, you it's like a little bit of a stereotype. No,
Yeah.
Since you're from Eastern Europe, I know majority Eastern Europeans work in construction. So basically, that's what you guys do. If you show any other talents, well, there's a bit of a problem. Wow, you know something else. Oh, this is okay. I understand this bit. So you're working for a company. When did you decide to open a community? Because obviously, when you start working in an agency, you already opened UA in UK community.
No,
you didn't.
Yes, I don't did it. I don't open it yet. We just have meeting with some Ukrainian guys, some from Moldova guys in our company. We just spend time on on the weekends. It was not some kind of community. It was chat and we gathered together. But when I looking for my job and I don't can find it, and I meet another Ukrainian people who also don't can find job. And that's why I got idea to unite it together people. In first time it was beauty fashion community because I have experience in this and I can be relevant to them. I can help them. Some advices, some expertise, maybe go together for some project because sometimes I see what if British or some nationality come to some projects, they try to get their nationality with them because it's easier for them to explain what they want to do during job. That's why one of some non-beautiful things what coming. But at the same time, it's help for Ukrainians to help find each other, to help find support and understanding because a lot of us coming here without family, without friends, without husbands or wives. So it was quite difficulty. Some of people live here and for 5 or 7 years, example, boys who work on constructions, they don't have any friends, any, relationship because they still just in work and go to work, back to home and that's all.
That's it, yeah.
But because they don't know how organize themselves, how to find some events, where and how find friends. That's why it was my inside motivation to help people. Sometimes in my crazy head I have too much worry to help people, but forgot to help myself.
So you open a community called UA in UK community, mostly based for majority. What I see is that it's for fashion and modeling. But even though for fashion and modeling, it still gives you an opportunity to connect with other Ukrainians from other industries.
Yeah,
No?
After some time we start from some workshops for these professionals, but I see a lot of people try to join us and ask how we can join, what you do, maybe you can make some events for everybody. That's why we started make networking. We do them every month or one times at 2 months, and we have I think 14th or 15th of them. But after some time, what I can see, some people think what this project, what I do, they bring me a lot of money. That's why I do them. No, guys, if you watch this video, all of this project was in zero income or minus. It was more about connection, about social capital, about networking, about support each other, about to get positive energy when you speak with good people.
Volkova, you see, I've got a question for you now. This is interesting. Okay, you're looking for work, you open this community, and obviously there's a reason why you open a community. But didn't you see in the Ukrainian community that was similar to what you were doing, or there was nothing like that before you?
Well, at the same time, when I open my community, I don't see something like this. I know what they have some business clubs, local community have some business clubs, they have some another organization, but I don't can find anything for me. That's why I create this. I always do this. If I don't can find something, I create this.
Okay, so this is a great mentality that you have. If you don't have it in the market, why not create it yourself? Can I just ask you another question? Weren't you not afraid of opening a community? Were you not afraid of doing something like this? Because in reality, if you're coming from Ukraine, war-torn country, you're coming here, you've basically lost a lot of the things, right? Didn't you think about maybe just progressing with your career instead of thinking about creating a community? Or did you think to yourself, let me create a community, let me see what it goes, what happens with it? Because if I create a community and it goes really well, I can find connections to exactly what I want to do, fashion, and then I can push forward, right? Did you think about this mentality? What were you thinking about creating a community? What was your reason? I know you're saying that you love fashion and this is your life because this is how it was in Ukraine. what were you thinking about creating this community? Is there an end goal with this community?
First of all, as you ask me, I don't think what I don't afraid because I don't think too much sometimes. Sometimes it can be sounds very weird, and I hope people don't cut these words. But yes, I think a lot about many things and about a lot of projects. I always think, but. Sometimes people ask me, "Do you afraid?" I say no because I afraid a lot of things, but I try to do, but I don't think about situation when it's not happening, it's not be successful. I try to find solution to have to do this successful, not think about what if it's not happened. I think about what ways I must to use to make this happen. That's why I never think about this.
Okay.
And if I return to community, so as I told, it was about support, to support another people and get support for me myself, and also I think about how get connect, and yes, how to we can collaborate and go together to some bigger project, because I'm alone, I can do many things, but sometimes for some big project I really understand, I know what I do, so I know what I need to have team. That's why it was my part of initiative to support people and in future grow together.
Yeah, because another thing that you do in UA community, which I saw, is that you do, which obviously you do with your PR agency, with your commercial projects now, is that you used to, and I think you still do, is that where you get a lot of Ukrainian models dressed in vyshyvanki, normal Ukrainian traditional clothes, and obviously new clothes as well, where Ukrainians among each other can walk in a catwalk and show their culture, but also you invite other people from other nationalities to know more about Ukraine and to show to the world that Ukraine also has brands, has models as well. I just want to ask, why is it so important that you did that? Why was it so important that you show now, because obviously with your PR thing, you are showing now to the world Ukraine fashion. Why is it so important?
Because a lot of people think what Ukrainian cultural is so low level and it's limited in some things what they know about us before, what they know about us. Usually they know about what Ukrainians drink a lot of vodka. It's a stereotype what I meet many times. They think what our clothes it's really vyshyvanka, but some costume style, so low levels, and don't know about our Ukrainian fashion brands, but we have a lot of talented designer brands who create amazing collection, and it was unfair to not show them, and I genuinely proud all of them. Yes, I'm not proud how they communicate and how they work and how they can say thank you or don't can say thank you. It's very bad in our mindset, but it's another topic. But if we return to this, I proud my country. As I told you before, I don't can pay, I don't can help financially. So I volunteer in my time, my work, my life sometimes, yes, and show our cultural talents to world, because we not speak with big names, with big letters on our paper about war not stop in Ukraine. We speak about this through our show, after our show, before our show, during our show, but not in this way. Yes, every organization choose their way. My way, politely, before a cultural diplomacy. Through the fashion, I told what guys, please don't stop support Ukraine. You see a lot of amazing things Ukraine can produce. So please help us to save it. So Festival of Vyshyvanka, what you told, we do this 2 years, and it was amazing event. Thank support for this Devonshire Square, who help us 3 years and give us opportunity to do these events in their location. But it's also was volunteering project. We don't. It's not make me any income. It's only minus. But some people, Ukrainian people, think what it's make me rich, and they try to copy this.
But may I ask ask you, what did you get from the Vyshyvanka, the one that you did in Devonshire of house? What did you get out of it? Did a lot of people say, "Wow, we didn't know that Ukraine has so much culture, fashion, amazing." What was the feedback back? What did you get back?
Feedback was really some people was surprised what we have international, not international, national brands. But it looks like not cool, not costume, It looks like very trendy clothes what they can wear to their office, to their job every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a lot of surprises. What they see this, what they can wear this, and they can try it for their usual life, And also they told me what they so respect Ukraine now because not depends of the war, they still produce these clothes and they still work about this, because I told during this project that all these clothes they produce it in Ukraine, not depends of lights, of bombing, of some air attacks. Still our brands produce their clothes, they do this great job. And we also hear some story when example some people wear some clothes but they don't know what is Ukrainian clothes. They just buy this shirt and nice shirt, okay.
But why? How come they don't know that it's coming from Ukraine?
Because they buy in some store, example, sometimes in charity shops, old Vyshyvankas. I hear this story also. Some of them, I don't know, buy in some pop-up and they don't have mind what this. I like and that's all.
Aleksandra, I want to go a bit further because I know you do a lot for the Ukrainian community because obviously you got that Ukrainian community, and I know you know a lot of Ukrainians and a lot of Ukrainians know you. When you start doing other projects, I know you do a London Fashion Week, or you do?
Yeah, we do UA UK fashion show. It's now we preparing 7th edition.
And I know before that you've done a lot of shows. When you're doing these events, and I know you're amazing doing events, marketing, and basically the whole thing, the whole shebang. I also know that I'm sure that Ukrainian brands in Ukraine contact you. They know that you're basically, how can I say, you fired the pot in London, and Ukrainians that in Ukraine, they're thinking, wow, a Ukrainian that's living in London, she's doing something amazing. And obviously it's nice to see other Ukrainians that live in here for a very long time. They can see that you're doing something great, like a community. So now you got somewhere to connect. Because I know before the war, majority of Ukrainians here, they used to meet other Ukrainians, either Ukrainian social club that's in Holland Park or churches, right? Mm-hmm. And now not everyone believes in God, for instance. So some people don't want to go to church, for instance, but they had to. But you made that community. I'm sure that you had Ukrainian brands in Ukraine contact you and say, listen, we would like to collaborate with you. We would like you to promote our services, whatever the case is. Or we'll send you some clothes to London where we would like your models to wear it. I just want to know, when they've sent you all these companies, models and so forth, what was the reaction from you? Of course, you got the English and the British people that come to your show. What was their reaction, and what was the reaction from other nationalities? You got the South Asians, you have black people, you have the African, basically all nationalities, or even Eastern Europeans. What was their reaction to the fact that you're creating such wonderful events? What was their reaction? I want to understand the feedback. What did they say to you, and what did they say about Ukraine in general? Were they shocked and surprised to say, "Wow, we didn't know that Ukraine can produce such talents," or did you also get negative as well?
It's very tough situation, and after my next word, I think some people in Ukrainian community will hate me more, because I tired of this situation. As you told me, we have example last 2 shows. We have big location, and we have for both show during London Fashion Week. We have more than near 300 guests. And more of them international guests. We don't focus to invite Ukrainian guests because our mission to show Ukrainian talents to international. And all international guests, they very love my job, and they say, you do great job, well done. They not believe what we do this volunteering, what we don't have any budget, and these events can be cost in UK minimum £50,000 minimum.
Just one event.
One event, minimum. Because location cost £15, lights, sounds cost minimum £10,000. One team who has red models, it's one cost, depends of agency, models, each models minimum £200 per one models. If we have 80 models. You imagine how much it can cost. For all beauty team, also if we work in commercial way, it will be all members of beauty team minimum 500 each. We have 30 members of our team. You imagine? We have near 100 person who work about this show, and all of them is volunteers. They work free of charge. Yes, we pay some logistic, we pay rent for chairs, example, we pay for rent of lights. Yes, companies give us some discount or don't make it. It's a long and stressful process. But all people, when they know, when they get understanding what we do, this volunteering, they adore, they don't believe what. Yes, some of people don't believe what we do this volunteering. But Ukrainian people, some brands, they still unhappy. They still not enough. They don't pay anything and got this huge show and find some bad situation. I don't like this model. We have 100 models for you for casting. No, all of them is bad. But we choose this 100 models from another a lot of application, because models, example, know what we do, what level of show we do. And last season we have second international showcase, Fashion Discover London, to promote international brands. And big difference. International guest told us, thank you, it's amazing show, please invite us again. Ukrainian guests, not all of them say thank you for inviting on my post. It's very strange because, example, Chinese guests, Indian guests, they post stories and tag us and say, bravo, bravo Ukrainians, slava Ukraini. Ukrainian guests, they don't post anything. They don't tag a Ukrainian organization.
Why is that?
I don't have answer. If you have answer, please share with me. It's very important for me and my team.
Do you think there's jealousy amongst Ukrainians here in the UK? The fact that they see that another Ukrainian is progressing better than them, could that be a possibility?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's a very strange situation. And brands sometimes, I have big mental problems this autumn after last show when brand, she has amazing collection, but she very bad speak with me. She make me cry a few times when we
Ukrainian
prepare.
brand.
Yeah, wow. I don't want to say name, but it was very bad experience for me. After this 1 month, I was thinking what I will stop at Ukrainian show, because I don't have money for this. I spend my life, I spend my money. I take charges not because I don't, it's not my commercial project. It's my, I don't know, it's my soul, it's my part of my action to support Ukraine, to promote Ukraine. Yes, of course, in future, I think maybe we will have money from sponsor who want to support Ukrainian show, but no, a lot of brands, they don't want to give any money to support Ukrainian brands now at the moment.
Are you talking about Ukrainian brands, or are you talking about British brands?
Both of them. British brands, not sure what, I don't know. I don't want to, to make this discussion more hot and more dangerous for me in future. But okay, maybe we don't do our job very well. So I have some points what we must to change to get support financially from brands for next season. So I see theory what we can change to get more financial support for our show next year. But if we return to your question, when we have Ukrainian show 6 times and all season we have more and more attention from international guests who see our name on list of official schedule London Fashion Week, and they write me, please, could you invite, I'm a blogger, I'm influencer, I am a buyer, I want to join you. Yes, a lot of people who just, I love fashion, I want to join. No, sorry guys, London Fashion Week is more professional things. Yes, if you support us in our way, some work, volunteering in other project, yes, we give you ticket because it's our payment. If we don't can pay by money, we pay for our support or support your project. But every season we have more attention from international audience. So if you hear 300 guests in our show, fully booked, big location, it's
But Alexandra,
worth.
don't you think that's a good thing though? Because you got international people working with you, taking brands, they're wearing Ukrainian brands clothing, and even if they got 5,000 or 10,000 followers that's following influencers, isn't that great? Because in their culture, their communities get to see more, they get more exposure to Ukraine in reality. And I don't know, if I saw a model that's going on TV and he's showing Ukraine, and I'm like, wow, this is great. Okay, now let me go on Google. Let me see. Oh, Ukraine is still at war. Oh, let me go for these brands. Okay, wow, they've got this. In a way, you're doing a wonderful thing in the UK community. You're doing a great way because you're showing Ukrainian model culture to international, and obviously to where we are in UK and London, because London is, as you know, is huge when it comes to modeling. And I know that you've also been featured in a few articles and magazines. You've been featured on London, was it? Remind me.
Yes, in last season in Forbes, they write about Ukrainian fashion and they take few my quotes, and it was big honor for me because in one article they have my words and Venya Brikalin, chef editor of Vogue Ukraine. But in Vogue Business they write about, they ask me about brands who take part in International Fashion Week, and I prepare for them connection. I organize all of this connection with different brands who answer them their experience, take part in different fashion shows, fashion weeks, London, Paris, Milan, New York, and I was connect them with Vogue Business and very funny stories. And I always want to share this story in my Instagram, but I think your Instagram will be first one, because I always knocking in all doors and I write about sometimes in some international, this lady again, she will promote Ukrainian fashion. All people know what I'm from Ukraine and I promote Ukrainian friends. And we have another story when one brand bring, Ukrainian brands, they bring their stuff to Devonshire Square and people they think it's my brand, but it was very interesting, but it's Ukrainian brand, but I don't know about them, they don't know about me, and they take part in another show, but they send it to me because they know what all Ukrainian fashion is to me, it's big branding.
But isn't that a great thing that you've done? Think about it, you came here from Mykolaiv, Ukraine. Obviously we both know what's going on in Ukraine right now. You came here, you started working for an agency, whatever happened over there, and you decided to leave. Don't you think that's an amazing story? Whoever's been listening to us now is thinking, wow, Volkova, like Aleksandra, you came here, how can I say, such a sad part a story. You came here and then you made London, UK, where a lot of people now know that you represent Ukrainian culture, fashion, modeling, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to give it an. A lot of people, like you said, I agree what you said. You said that a lot of people used to think Ukrainians, they used to do construction, nothing cleaning, hotels, nothing important, blah, blah, blah. And it's not just Ukrainian. There's a lot of other nationalities, other immigrants that are here from other nationalities that also got the same thing. But just for you to say that you actually represent Ukraine through fashion and modeling, and people now talking your name, it's amazing. It's amazing that the fact that you come to London, a lot of people assume that that's it, I'm going to give up, I'm just going to work a normal job and that's it, finished. But you've actually made a name for yourself, don't you think? It's fascinating.
Thank you so much. Sometimes my name, it's not making money because I know what I do. I good in my work in PR and networking in social media, but sometimes I don't can sell it improperly because I always try to help somebody and it's my problem for my budget. But sometimes very offended what people don't want to pay for this, they want to get everything free of charge. They think, help me with this event, but we don't have budget, so goodbye. But help us free of charge. Yes, and I was help them. But when I know what they are asking about commercial way of these services in British agencies, and after this again return to me, ask, we don't have a budget again, please could you help me because you're Ukrainian. Sorry guys, I need to pay my rent, I need to pay my travel expenses, I need to pay for my health, for some procedures, and I need to get money, not just help you. And you in good situation go to British companies. As we have a situation when we do very in this show they ready to pay international photographers, but because they're not sure in Ukrainians photographers who work for them free of charge. I don't know they pay them or they find way to collaborate because they told what they don't have budget. But for me it was very strange. They don't ready to pay to support Ukrainian team who do this for them, for £1,000, not for 50. And it's this £1,000 and half they don't it's cover only one payment what we do, and we make near 10 of them minimum, and it was so difficult for me to understand why Ukrainians, in my opinion, I don't want to be killed some of them. I have a lot of very generous friends who support me in some difficult times and financially, and support me maybe some credits, etc., because I make some mistake, as I told before, because all of us do some mistakes. But I meet a lot of people who has Ukrainians who has business here. Yes, some of them successful, some of them not. But for me, very pity to hear when people have successful business, have money, but they don't want to pay Ukrainian company who also try to develop themselves to survive here, to pay them. They ask them about free of charge services because you're Ukrainian. But okay, I'm Ukrainian, I help you, but after 1 month I will sleep on the bridge because I can pay for my rent. But in the same time, they understand why they pay British companies for the same example, for event organizing, for PR, etc.
Why is that? Why do you think?
They think what you British know local market better than we because we are new one. But sorry, I work 24/7. My best friend Konstantin, he tired, I think, told me what I must have a rest. I think you told me a lot of Sasha Kozak what I must rest. But in my time, I worked 24/7. British people don't feel work with this. They have from 4 or from 8 to 4. That's all. That's it. That's all. They don't do answer to calls. They don't want to ask to try new ways to find new options for you. They have their protocol and they will work on this protocol. And what I do in my job, we speak with my psychologist not long time ago. If we speak about what services I do, what functions, tasks I do, I work for 18 person. And a lot of people who work with me, they do also a lot of tasks, a lot of function. Yes, not all of them are ready to get this pressure. Yes, that's why we have some changing, because some people think what PR and fashion and events, it's easy. It's come to event, beautiful location, drink champagne, make photos, it's all. Or write 5 mails a week. No. In day, sometimes I send 100 mails to get some answer from 5 of them, Or send 50 messages to get 3 messages and 2 of them will be negative.
But don't you think that life in Ukraine is a lot different how it is in UK? Very different. What I mean by that is that in Ukraine, you have to graft. Life in Ukraine is not easy, right? And life in London is not easy too, depending on who you're talking to. Don't you think because of the mindset of being a hustler in Ukraine, when you came here, you stick with that mindset? Because here in UK, majority of people are chilled out, they're relaxed. Like you said, they work from 9 to 5. They do their job and finish. You don't even contact them on Saturday and Sunday. It will be very impossible. But when Ukrainians, Eastern Europeans, when immigrants, usually people that come here, their mindset is 24/7 work. Don't you think that?
Yeah, we have another mindset, and that sometimes it's problem, sometimes I'm proud of this, and that's why I try. Yes, I have international people in my team, but sometimes when we don't can find solution with his talented photographer, but if my assistant try to secure date with him for shooting 4 days, for me it's nonsense. And I think he offended for me, but I say I don't have enough time to just speak about date of shooting 5 days. It's impossible for me. But for British persons, it's fine. But for me, I don't have enough time. I say I'm too old for this slow dance. And in my case, some positions in my company for me and for my clients, I need proactive person. A lot of people write to me, "Oh, please, I love what you do. Please give me a job." But guys, you don't have experience. You don't have. Can say about all person, but 90% who write me, they ask me or write some offended messages after this. I say, if you're ready to, do you have experience? Do you have clients what you can bring to us? Okay, we can give you, but not I pay to my team. Our clients pay to my team.
It's crazy.
So if you don't bring any clients, we can have money to pay.
It's amazing that you say that, because I had Yulia who does LinkedIn, and she said exactly the same thing, where she helped one girl to help with LinkedIn, and the girl met with a future employer for coffee. And the only reason why she got hired, not only that she got the job, but she actually brought a client to the employer as well. Obviously, that's one of the reasons that she got hired. It's because the reason why she got it is because she gave value. And what you say in value, this, I've got a question on this section, is that does British media generally support Ukrainians, or is it for performative PR, in your opinion, or what you saw?
It's very tough and tricky question, because what I tried to told you before the story, but forgot get attention to another. Last February, as I always do, I have contact all of media around the world. Some of them I fund myself, some of them we get from British Fashion Council, because we pay them for being schedule of London Fashion Week, so we don't have it free of charge. We pay for this. Mm-hmm. Yes, we have some discount as small organization, but we still pay. But I sent mails to all journalists, to all media, to all chef editors. Nobody don't answer me long time. In last February, I think it was reason because what happened with White House and action of Donald Trump and Zelensky. As usual, I was sent everybody, and the next day I have at morning mail. I was just wake up and read my mail, sorry for details in my bed, and I open my phone. And I was so surprised and confused. What has happened? And I read message. What one lady write me, "Oh, good morning, Aleksandra. Sorry, Vogue don't visit your event. And could you please let us know if this designer is still in London? We will be happy to speak with them. Anna, send me your mail." Say, Anna? What? I check this mail below. And I see my mail, I'm crazy person, sent to Anna Wintour. If people know something about fashion, they will know who this. It was this legendary name. For me, if she will, call to me, I will lost my, I will fall after this. But for me, she is so legendary. She is so powerful person for me. She most famous person for me. And she was not answering me, but she read my mail and sent this mail not for just assistant, for another very big name of this structure on Condé Nast. And this lady, director of Vogue Business, not just Vogue, it's Vogue Business, about exactly business, not just about nice dresses for B2C, for clients, for business to business. And she write me, she asked me, I say, unfortunately, they not here, or they in another towns, another countries, or in Ukraine, or in Italy, or in USA. They say, okay, no worries, my assistant will connect with you, this lady will write about this, and they make this happen with some another journalist take from my site all notes, quotes, but it was so for me it's still unforgettable, and I feel this shakes in my hands, because this legendary figure, she read my mail. And we got this attention to Ukrainian brands because of this. But after this, we got attention from Forbes. But this autumn, I sent a lot of mails also. Exactly in this night after show, when another people partying, get drink, and etc., etc. I sitting at my home and sent mails near 700 magazines, journalists until 6 a.m. after long time day show, after all nervous what we have from not clients, not from example guests, from designer who want music on backstage and they don't like this music from phone or laptop. They want special speakers, special name of speakers. I say what? My team tried to get me don't kill her because it was so annoying and it was killing all team. I proud all of my girls, all boys who work with me this day. It was Ukrainian, a lot of international in South Asia, British people, Italian girls, Arabic girls who work with us. Nobody don't make stress. They got some stress, but they don't make drama here backstage. But it was so unrespectful to their side as well. But anyway, if we return this season, nobody don't write about us. Just one of our partner, Fab UK magazine. Thank you, our partner.
But what about all the like for instance BBC? You had Forbes, you had other articles, all the things that they've featured you or they've spoken about you or things that you're doing. Has anything really changed in your life? The fact that you're being featured on other big things in the world of fashion. Would you say something has changed in your life? More opportunities, more sponsorship?
I think more
recognition.
Yeah, more recognition. And if Forbes write about us, if BBC show us in their live stream in this evening, it means a lot for us, but more for international British people. Ukrainian people don't give attention to this. Okay, let's say it this way. But in the same way, it's I got in my mind what a little upset me because 3 years always, as we speak before, a lot of people in UK, they know what I am associated with Ukrainian fashion, and as I say, every event they say Ukraine best, etc., in different way. But example, some organization know me as fashion professional, yes, and we do a lot of projects, Festival Вишиванки, we do photo pageant for Ukrainian photographer, we try to do our reality show, Fashion Discover London, you can write in YouTube and see this nice pilot version of our show, maybe one day it will be on Netflix, I work about this, so Netflix, if you watch this video, please contact me, we have good idea for you. But when and we tried to get support from different Ukrainian big magazines, and last summer in June we must have meeting with Jimmy Choo. It's legendary designer, international name. What for me in Ukraine it was a dream to meet him, but now I work with him and his academy and his team believe me, and we their exclusive model partner. We give them near 30-50 models for their show, and we was have meeting with him. And it was planned in 3 months because it's all with his schedule. We must work about 3-4 months before, and we tried to get connection from in support because it was free of charge meeting for Ukrainian designer with him because he is legendary person, and it was for me very difficult to get time from his schedule to get this 2 hours to meet our designer, to speak with them and share details. But no one Ukrainian magazine to support us, answer us. I write to them in chef editors, different names in this magazine in social media. They not answer me. We write on official mails. Nobody don't answer me. My assistant at this time sent them mails also. Nobody don't answer us. It's very strange what Forbes, BBC coming to us, but Ukrainian magazine who must to support Ukrainians around the world, they don't answer me. We don't ask money from them. We ask them only to print information about this meeting to give more exposure chances to another people who can join us. It's free of charge, but yes, for designer, we not included another people who just want to see Jimmy Choo. We not included them. Yes, we don't give them confirmation for this event. Yes, a lot of people are angry for me for this, but it was particular for 25% can be in this room because it's was small room in their academy. It was his requirements, and nobody answer us. Some people work academy. They have their some exhibition of their jobs of their students. They invite me a few times, and sometimes yes, I don't can come in because I have my Ukrainian show, and I think they stop to invite me because they invite me 3 times. I never do this, and I was cry because of this. But they invite me. But Walk Ukraine do here opening party for no opening launching event of exhibition of photo of Ukrainian photographers. They invite a lot of people.
Not you.
But not me.
Aleksandra, it's kind of sad that sometimes we don't have that support from our own people, Ukrainians, abroad. And it's interesting how that other international people see the value of you, what you're doing, and not just promoting Ukraine, but the fact that how you can organize an event, even if it's free. And like you said, you told us how much it costs in London for models, for events, and it's £50,000 for one event. This is
minimum. It's minimum. It's if models free of charge.
Minimum, and the fact that sometimes it really hurts when you have your own people don't invite you to an event that they're doing, and they invite someone else, and it hurts. Trust me, it has happened to me a couple of times too in the Ukrainian community. So you're not the only one. I do feel it.
Some events can be not relevant to me. Yes, of course. But when we speak about work, about example, everybody know what I do. I try to get connection with local work. Yes, sometimes one of my models was printed in one edition 1 year ago. Small publication, but we do with this. Everybody know here what I'm in fashion, but sometimes it was. If we return for some question, what sometimes media, if our Ukrainians don't want to support each other and don't want to help each other, because use each other and help each other. It's different.
Very different.
Because I have another experience when people say, I do this project, I need to be promoted. Not asking politely, not propose 2 ways of you, I need from you this help, I propose you this. It's always work. But if people say something in one way, and after this, what we have rules, if we get this kind of request, we get answer for this almost unfortunately, automatically, what we send them our commercial rates for promotion. If you need promotion, not let's have collaborate, let's be our partners. I need to share information. Okay, you need. You can pay, but after this lady write me what I must go to hell on my under my video, send me comments what I must go to hell on Ukrainian, on English. Sorry guys, sorry lady, I understand it from first time. And a lot of people from international backgrounds, with international backgrounds, they write me what has happened, what hell has happened. And social media is my job. Yes, I get money for my post, I get money for videos, so guys who just watch, not follow me and don't give me hearts, don't give me comments, you think you will make bad for me, or if you give me like you, I will be very rich. Not rich, but it's part of my job. I create content, I spend my time, and I must be paid because it's my time, what I must do.
Yeah, 100%. I want to go next with you. What is next for you? New media project, expansion. What is your big vision? What's next for you?
Next for me, it will be more focused for international clients, for international project. Now we have discussion with few fashion week around the world who can join us in international showcase in February 26. Also in February 26 we will launch School of Influencers, because what I meet now when I trying to find good connection between brands and influencers, what sometimes Ukrainian or international. In this case, it's all influencer, creators, bloggers do the same thing. Sometimes they overprice it themselves. It can be sounds now very rude and unrespected, I think. But if people think what be influencer, just arrive an event, drink champagne, and post one photo about this event, her hand and champagne, and that's all, don't tag organizer, don't write name of event or who invite you, it's not work, it's not job. Influencer now, it's model, because you must to pose, you must to be nice looking in this photo. Also journalist, you must share information, what this event, what goal of this event, what is happening, and tag all of these people who involved in this project, because it's new modern social etiquette. And I focused for this to teach for this simple things, because if we make content for restaurant, it's one content. If we make content for expert, example, some educational video, it's another. If we speak about beauty brands, it's another. So I will focus it in next year for developing our division of influence marketing. It's collaboration with brands and some education.
What about now? Do you see yourself living in the UK long term?
If be honest, at this moment, I start my life from scratch third time. And unfortunately, I'm not 20. Yes, a lot of people don't know my age or don't remember it. Let's guess in comments under this video. But I don't have time to start my job, my work again in Ukraine if I return. Because yes, I built my agency 14 years. Now it's always finish it, office what we almost buy it, it's I think it's not exist, because we have few bombs near this, so I'm not sure, but I think it's can be problem. But I built my life again here, so if be honest, I want to stay here now.
I want to ask you this, my last question to you is that what can Ukrainians learn from UK fashion modeling, and what can the British learn from the Ukrainian fashion?
A very interesting question. Thank you for this. We do few events for Westminster Council. It's my area where I live, also as volunteers. And we do, example, in September 27, we do North Paddington Canal Side Festival, and we do showcase of upcycling brands. And we also present 3 brands, one of this Ukrainian, amazing lady, Karina Brandnenko, and they present their upcycling jackets. And what British can learn from this. She's very young student, she is 19, I think, if I not make mistake. And she launched her brand without big money from parents, from investments, etc. And she love what she do, and she do great job. And a lot of people who was visit this show, they don't believe what it's upcycling. They was think, because for them sometimes upcycling something not jackets, stylish jackets, and we was happy to support this initiative, all our team. Yes, of course we will be happy if they paid us, but we totally understand what is volunteering. But we give our part of of developing of local society. So Ukrainian fashion, it's not must, okay, I can recommend for Ukrainians to be more active in local society if they want to work here. If they want to work with local fashion industries, they must to learn how it works here. And they must learn what, if you want to have something, you must to pay for this. Or find solution what can be useful for both sides. Not just asking, because we Ukrainian, we refugee. And from British side, learn in Ukrainians what we are very talented, we can do hard job, we work a lot, we can do amazing things in short terms, because sometimes I think, it's not possible to do. I say, we can do this in 3 days, but just give us some resources or money, or don't make pressure for me, yes. And sometimes they must learn what Ukrainian, if they have right skills, and they have right support, they can do great things. So believe in us, please.
Aleksandra, where can we find you? Are you which social media are you on? Where can we collaborate with you with any of your projects?
It's more useful for me. It's Instagram. I'm a big fan of this social media. TikTok I also have, but it's more private and more less more active. There also I open for collaborations in LinkedIn. Just guys, again, we don't hire without experience. If you want to get experience, please book consultation with me on paid service.
Aleksandra, I just want to say thank you very much for being on the show, and I'm going to finish by saying this. Aleksandra didn't just bring Ukrainian fashion to London. She brought Ukrainian resilience. You may love her or criticize her, but she's doing something most people are scared to do, building from zero, publicly, unapologetically, and loudly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.